Brash is a battle rapper, a producer, a songwriter, a blogger, and dick bag. This is the art of hip hop. Talking with underground rap's best MCs. And here's your host, Brash.
I feel like too much time goes by between each of these episodes. Like, you know, I mean to do these every week. Last week, unfortunately, some shit came up, but anyways, to make a long story short so that we can make the most of our time here, I've got Logic from iBattle, Penalty Box representative, on the line as always, acting as co-host for the show, The Art of Hip Hop. How you doing?
What's going on, bro?
Then I got Derico, PBX associate. He's going to be battling with us up at the 413 event on May 31st, which we've got more information about because we just had to move venues. So we're going to get into that in a moment. But Derico, how you doing, dude?
I'm doing great, man. How's everybody doing?
Then we got Antonio Danielle 3, or TD3 as he's known. Is that how you say it, Daniele?
Daniele.
Oh, well, I'm a fucking asshole then, aren't I?
Hey, Daniele, yeah!
Anyways, this guy he's the co-owner of the 413 Battle League, and every year on May 31st, I'm battling somebody for his birthday, and we're doing that again this year, so yeah, he's fine. And then from the West Coast, we have two very special guests tonight. We have Lush One. If you know what battle rap is, then you know who Lush One is. How you doing, Lush?
Man, just out here marinating. It's a beautiful day out in Southern California. You know what I'm saying? The birds are chirping, and they're flying for 15. Oh, boy.
So the sun's still up over there, huh? Just went down.
Oh, yeah, the sun. Remember, it rises in the east and it sets in the west. You know, like J. Rue told us, and then Ice Cube reminded us.
Word. Then the last guest, I know we got like a full deck of cards here tonight. We have Cadalack Ron. Ron, how you doing tonight, man? You ready to come out to the east and do battle Sakurai?
I mean, it's like, if this is real life, then I suppose.
All right, so how do you guys want to kick this off?
Ever, let's talk about May 31st.
Yeah, it's a totally stacked card, man. Totally a stacked card.
We got Lush One.
Tight.
Lush One, King of the Dot Fresh Toast, hosting the whole event. We got DNA, battling Cell, Celebrity Cell. We got Sakurai, battling Cadalack Ron. We got Uno Lavo, battling who?
Me.
Yep.
That's going to be
fun.
We got Lex Luthor, Lord K.
Hold on, I have a question. Why does Lavos battle anybody?
I think
Yo, hold on, man. Hold on. This is great, and we can talk about this event, but there's something that just happened that's getting a lot of attention and caused a great alarm and concern in the battle community. We happen to have the motherfucker involved with this shit on the phone right now. What the fuck are we doing not talking about
I just didn't want to
shooting heroin in a motherfucking battle?
I didn't want to hit the audience over the head with it so early. I kind of wanted to lead up to it, and I mean, yeah. What about that? But
Caddy, can you talk about it, bro? What's going on, Caddy? What can you elaborate on that situation for the people? My bad to just get ahead of ourselves.
Sure. Let me ask Lavos a question.
He's not here.
Well, he's there. He is there. But anyways, has Lavos ever woken up to 113 mentions in like spin.com, like headline articles about himself? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I thought it was a joke. I thought.
Was that really heroin?
It's in magazine tweeting about Cadalack Ron. I was like, why? The fuck they want me for? And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh man, this is crazy. And then fucking, you know what?
Caddy. If I clarify for the people, what was in that syringe? Was that dope or was that something else?
clarify for the people what happened before the ad hoc, the AB ad hoc or whatever, and what happened? Why was it bloody at the battle?
Talk about that. Why were you bloody?
Nobody knows.
I know nobody knows.
That's what I'm
Except
saying.
for me.
Yeah, but like, does a good magician ever reveal his tricks? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
let me put it like this.
Okay.
Wait, is this Nick?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, it's like this. Because I know people are like, oh, Caddy, he just fucks with any fucking bullshit ass league. Like, he doesn't give a fuck. Like, he just like fucking. And you know what I realized a few weeks ago was I wrote this crazy, and I wrote some like craziest 2 rounds with this dude, like fucking. And I was gonna go down there and fucking. And I was like, what am I doing this shit for? Like, I was like, damn, these rounds are so dope. Like, why would I waste them on this dude? Because I might have to battle some other fucking fat black guy fucking 3 months from now. Because I have a much bigger name. So I was like, so I said, fuck this fool. I'm going to go freestyle on him and still get the same amount of money. Still get rebooked. And this, you know what? Lush taught me this about myself. When I lost the tantrum, and I admit I lost the tantrum, I'll say it was 2-1, in my opinion. But it's get a strong third.
Because this is the reason why I asked you to clarify, though, is just for, you know,
I'm clarifying.
just for the people out there that are concerned.
The two out there that are concerned, they're not really concerned because none of these people really give a fuck about me. And that's honestly what I believe. And like seeing the amount of like,
I don't think that's true. I don't think nobody cares about you.
No, it is. And like I tell you, as an artist, like the humanity evolves. Like, because I'm not a battle rapper. Like, I'm not a fucking rapper either. I'm a cartoon character. And like, I'm an entertainer. And like, this is vaudeville. This is 1923, and they want to see me hit myself in the head with a hammer. You know what I'm saying?
The thing, like, for me, for me, like I love your art, and I appreciate what you bring to the table, and I know you hold steez. You know, I know you better than pretty much fucking damn near anyone on this planet, probably one of the closest people to you. You know, I love you. You feel like, and I love what you bring to the table, and sometimes it's fucking crazy because what's gnarly about when you like go off the deep end and start experimenting with drugs and shit and get gnarly is that you don't fall off lyrically. And I feel like that's super dangerous because you still are able to fucking rap after you do copious amounts of drugs that would kill most people. And that shit, like, it leaves me torn because it's like brilliant art is being created from it, and it's like you're this Iggy Pop type character, but then I get scared because you wind up glamorizing it. I just get afraid that I'm gonna lose my homeboy, that my homeboy's just gonna be on the other side. You feel me? And like, and then when I'm hearing from family members and shit, that people are concerned and people do give a fuck. Just know that, man. Like, motherfuckers love it. And I ain't trying to put you on blast or nothing. But it's like, this is the only way that a motherfucker can get to you, you know, as to where you'll listen. You got to do that.
I'll tell you this to myself. Like, A, I'm doing fine. B, like nobody knows what happened in the room. You know, like, the way that battle was set up, that battle was set up by a troll. Like, he trolled me. For no reason at all. He started telling me that I was a piece of shit. And then my shooter
who's the Cypher guy, or who's Cypher told you that?
Yeah. This is how battle rap is. So he started telling me, I'm a troll. I hope your children die. Horrible death. I hope your newest baby born. I hope your first baby born child has SIDS. Sudden infant death syndrome. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just like putting my kids to bed right now, man. Like, it's a horrible thing.
This fool's profile picture on his Facebook page is the two of y'all dudes next to each other, like y'all are best homies.
Bro, this is the funniest thing.
The dude he's talking about that he battled.
Okay, so after a while, finally some half-assed viewer fucking called me. Yeah, like, smart about Cypher. I'm like, well, I don't want about anybody named Cypher.
We're kind of losing you, Ron. I can't understand what you're saying anymore. You're fading in and out suddenly.
Okay, sorry. Trying to be quiet.
I hear you.
So
what prompted the whole thing? I mean, what did you go in there with a premeditated idea that you were going to do that, or did that just kind of like strike you as?
Ever. If your name is Cypher, then you shouldn't rap at all. You should be put on a train to fucking concentration camp that I've built somewhere in the middle of like the Caucasus Mountains and fucking like giving Zyklon beat. If you think your name is like you have the word like psychosis symmetry, like what's your rap name? Like cerebral cortex cerebellum. It's like, I don't give a fuck.
Caddy, how did you feel when that fool said, Caddy, how did you feel when that fool said, fuck Máquina Muerte?
You know what? I said, fuck Máquina Muerte. Because Máquina Muerte is, I said, me and Lush are Máquina Muerte. So unless you said fuck Lush One, then I don't give a fuck what you say about anybody else. Because Lush One is my fucking brother, and I put that on a 5. I fucking bleed for my brothers, and they don't know nothing about me. Dude, I could tell you that shit, like, oh, I wish I could tell you some shit. Like, I wish I could, Lush, it's gonna see you. I got stuff to tell Lush that will never be able to tell anyone else for 7 years. You know what I mean? I feel you, dog. Like, statute of limitation, fucking, like, put that to the fucking cabeza. Like, what's up, homie? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and fucking, so Cypher. So I rode a Dolo down to Compton. They said, it looked like he came off the train or a bus. I drove a fucking Honda Insight 2010. Fucking with a fucking auxiliary in cable, listening to an iPod. Okay, fucking.
Yeah, I get out of the car. You took the bus to the battle. People said, "Oh yeah." For those of y'all that don't know, that battle event was in Compton, and that might explain why some of the crowd was like, you know, Compton doesn't have that many battle events in our similar format that we've been showcasing in functional society for the past few years. So that's why that crowd was a little bit outside of the battle scene, you could say. And the rumor is that
they seemed it, but
3 buses to Compton, which is pretty gnarly.
Okay. Yo, man,
now, Caddy, do you want to address what people are? Do you want to address what people are saying, or do you? I mean, I personally, I don't think that was heroin. As somebody that used to, that was a part of that whole world, I don't think you could shoot up that quick in your wrist.
I think it was either water or meth.
Either way, whatever. Hey, listen, but this is the point, man. This is like, you know what? It's like, I was trying to tell this someone, like, this is struggle to stay fucking. We are caricatures of ourselves in this shit. You know, and it's like there's a reason why. I tried out for our exam. When I went to try out for Grand Slam, I didn't even know it was a tryout. I just went to Battle Aspect 1 because at the time I kind of didn't like him, you know. So like being honest, like now Aspect, I love Aspect, he's my brother, but I thought he was kind of arrogant. I was like, yeah, I'll battle this fool, I'm gonna smoke him. And fucking, then Lush came up to me and said, oh, you qualify for Grand Slam, and I'm like, what? What is that? Like, whatever. Like, all right. Now, it wasn't until probably like when me and Costa got on World Star, and I saw like, wait a minute, like there's something happening here, you know. And then it was like, then someone flew me to our state for a battle, and then I was like, whoa. And then all of a sudden, like basically for the last 4 years, I have never battled for free. You know, I've traveled all over the country. I've met lots of interesting people, you know, and like. I was like, wow.
Regardless, like Caddy, the whole reason, Caddy, the whole reason I'm bringing this shit up on the air and is because I'm trying to give you a chance to address all your fans out there that think that you're fucking on your deathbed and super junkified and shooting skag every 15 minutes. Because whether or not, like, I know you, so I know what's really going on. But
Man, it's a tough call because a lot of kids wanted to know why are you bleeding in the Hogs battle. It's like I'm gonna tell people this much. It's like the Cadalack Ron that you see. I do this shit very calculated, man. Like I did a lot of. I didn't say that. I'm not gonna I'll just say I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna answer that question.
Okay.
I want to tell you that it doesn't matter if it was real or not. I'm an entertainer, and you want to know what's the best part about everything is that dude Cypher actually tweeted, "How come nobody's talking about me? Like I killed Caddy in that battle." And it's like, no. I killed battle rap in that fucking battle. You fucking piece of shit. Go back to eating your fucking empanadas, you fucking lame. There's a reason Spin magazine fucking tweeted about me this morning and not you fat fuck. If I read you,
and I feel bad because I feel like me trying to silence the video and shutting the video down has actually been the biggest source of promo for it. And it's kind of like Caddy did pull a super genius move and manipulate the whole situation, but the consequence is that's true and that is genius. But now you have like a lot of people that are very concerned about you and shit, like people that care about you and stuff like that.
But Lush, did you or did you not receive a group text this morning?
Yes, I did.
Yes,
I did.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all I gotta say. So
okay,
it's like people that are gonna like people like these trolls don't even know anything. They don't want to know me. Like you want to know about the real Cadalack Ron, like then you would know about him already.
Ron, what's the backlash been off the internet? Have people been like embracing you? Have they been like lambasting you? How have people been reacting to the event that happened?
Hey, you know what? If people care so much, someone start a Kickstarter. It costs $500 a day to go to Cry Help Detox. Fucking 10 days detox. Someone start a Kickstarter for $5,000 and see how many people contribute. And I guarantee that you won't. I guarantee you won't make it.
Well, if you guarantee that you're not going to take the money and fucking put it up your arm, I might just do that shit, my boy.
No, I won't. Hey, I won't get the money.
Why not?
Because I'm saying someone else start the Kickstarter, so they get the money.
So are you saying you have to go to detox?
No, nobody's going to believe. What's that?
You can go to detox. I don't know how it is in LA, but in Massachusetts, even if you don't have insurance, you can go to detox and you don't have to pay anything.
No, not like, it's not like that out here.
I'm pretty sure Caddy's familiar with the process.
Yeah, I'm just telling you like this. That's the point. Is that if people were really concerned, it would be like, like let's say for instance, like someone was like, "Hey man, it's been half and half." A lot of people are like, "We're really worried about you." Some people are like, "We're keeping you in our prayers." Other people are like, "You're a scumbag, like you're ruining battle rap." And it's like,
yeah,
you know what?
You gotta weed it out. You're always gonna get that, no matter what happens online.
And I appreciate the fans that do say fucking, or not the fans, just the people that say, "Man, the fact that nobody tried to stop him, the fact that they uploaded."
Yeah, that's crazy. The fact that people that's what disgusted me about that video is the people cheering it on. That little bitch with the shaved head looking like a featherwood knock.
Yeah, that chick, I was thinking that's weird. Anyway.
When I walked in that room, it was like someone had just let the fucking Minotaur out of the cage in a labyrinth.
Right. Well, nobody's ever seen that before in a battle.
It was like 40. No, I was saying prior to that. I was saying upon my arrival,
I don't know how to react.
Everybody stops talking. They start backing up. All of a sudden, there's 45 brown-skinned people at one side of the room, and me standing by myself and staring at them all.
Yeah, that's corny as fuck.
Yeah. So what happened after the battle?
Hey, nobody move, nobody get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
What happened after the battle? Did anybody talk to you about what went down?
After the battle, Cypher One was a fanboy. I got paid extra then I got paid a little more
They paid you more because you did that?
No, they paid me more because they couldn't fucking find me fucking. I asked them for like 2 grams of Kush or something. Like fucking, and he's like, oh, like man, you had a fucking lame. Oh, and Christian 818 was there. What was that about?
Yo, let's just talk about that. Like how that fool just after like literally. He will be in the room the day that Battle Rap dies because for all the lowest moments in Battle Rap history, that motherfucker's ugly.
No, that cat is so annoying.
Yeah.
What happened exactly like with the fallout with you and him, Lush?
The fallout, dude. This
I don't know. See, like what
J Cat ever? Like he's
well, from me, I got from watching the King of the Dot. What was it? Was it Blackout? Which one was it? The cannabis one. I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, Vendetta.
Vendetta. All right.
June of 2012.
For all that. He was there for all that. Well, what happened right after that? I didn't really see him around.
Well, and you're exactly right. And what had happened was he basically inherited his position with the Fresh Coast because he was working under Absurd. And at the time, so before, like, in the beginning of Grind Time West and the whole, I pretty much set up all the battles, like every single battle that ever happened in California from 2008 to 2010, right? But then when I became CEO of Grind Time and I stepped back from running the West Coast directly, that's when Caddy took it over and was doing it for a while. Then he passed it on to Absurd. And then when Absurd had it, Christian was working for him, and it was a rough time for the West Coast. We were definitely not putting out our top battles. You know, we didn't have Avocado doing the filming and editing. It was just like a really kind of a downtime.
Yeah, right.
And I appreciate Ron holding it down for that time. He did his thing, you know. And then when Absurd did his thing, and then eventually Christian kind of like him and Absurd got into it because Absurd had been like doing some things that didn't really. I guess he was like taking sponsorship money and doing a bunch of shady shit that was pissing people. Shout out to Absurd. That's the homie. I'm not trying to shit on him, but that's originally why Christian stopped fucking. Yeah, word. And then Christian started working for me directly, and it was around that time that we left Grind Time, the Fresh Coast left Grind Time, and started working for the King of the Dot. And Christian is the one that initially kind of helped bring the cannabis battle to the table because nobody had, like, you know, we had been hearing about cannabis wanting to battle for a long time, like since like 08, 09, that had been being tossed around as soon as Grind Time started popping, basically. But, like, you know, having personal experience dealing with cannabis, you know, I'm a fan of him as an artist. He's a dope, obviously, one of the great lyricists of all time, but had been, I know that he'd been a weirdo for mad long, so I wasn't even trying to fuck with him.
Yeah, like, so you're saying he was following battle rap?
Yes. Oh,
and
yeah.
He
had been the King of the Dot events.
Huh?
He had been at King of the Dot events. He was like a guest host at a King of the Dot event in 2009.
Okay. That's just amazing to me. Like, he could follow battle rap, be a battle rapper, quote unquote, and then perform as he did.
Yeah, well, it's like we had known that cannabis was going to be in the mix. Like, I mean, I just never thought that it was going to be a wise investment to fuck with him ever, period. But Christian was super persistent about it and said, like, yo, it's like we already have, like, he basically, the way it happened was there's this dude named Danny, shout out to Dr. Zodiac from Felony Fight Six Flux. That's the homie and shit. He's very well connected dude, and he was Christian at the time was like living at his house, and like all of Danny's partners were like punking Christian. Christian was basically the house bitch, you know. He was like he was living in a bunk bed on the bottom bunk. No lie, this is true. He was sweeping up after the dog, doing video editing, running to the store, rolling blunts for people, doing little bitch shit like that. So through, and it's not even a lie, this is 100% true. And through having the affiliation with Dr. Zodiac directly, who is mad close with M80, who's Cannabis's manager, he was like, yo, we can make this happen, let's broker it. And then the crazy thing is, Diz stepped in at that point and was like, and Diz, hey Diz, you want to, Diz is right next to me right now. You want to tell him what you did to get that money?
whatever, that shit, we basically paid for cannabis with cannabis.
So, yeah, that was this right there. So what happened was, as soon as there was word of that going down, Christian contacted me. I was like, I don't really think it's a good idea. But then he contacted Diz. They said, all we need is $10,000 and we could lock it in. So Diz flipped a few packs, did what he had to do, and came up with the money in like less than 24 hours.
Wow.
And shot, I think it was $11 grand. We shot $11 grand.
That's what he.
That was
that's
like the initial
total.
deposit.
What he got?
Hell no.
I was gonna say it was. Didn't somebody say 40?
I'm like, I'm.
You don't have to say.
Well, it's kind of like a rule of thumb that we don't really talk about business on,
well, no,
on the
he
air.
brought up money. That's why.
Yeah.
I was asking.
Yeah, no, it's
good.
cool. I apologize for talking.
No problem. I mean, we don't mind. It's just we don't like. I don't know. It's just something
I'm not
I like
trying
to
to
avoid.
get sued, so I can't reveal a specific number, but I will tell you exactly what happened and why things went awry. And what it was this fool. So here's where I made a mistake. I trusted Christian to handle the contract by himself. He said he was having his lawyer look over it and all this shit. Me as a leader, I feel like I let him and everybody else down by not jumping in right then and making sure before there was a contract signed on the Fresh Coast and King of the Dot's behalf and all that shit that I personally oversight. Me trusting him and me giving him that responsibility was my fault, 100%, and I own that, right? But what happened was, with the contract, basically, Christian had them that signed. It was the jankiest contract in battle rap history. We basically promised our fucking granddaughters assholes to cannabis. You feel me? Like it was the worst contract ever. Like, it was the type of shit that it's like, it's very typical in entertainment for the first offer that gets sent, the first contract is look like to be ridiculous. People send that shit back all the time, but like I had a list of points that I told Christian to make sure were in there. Not only were those points overlooked when he said they were going to be added to the contract, but there was crazy shit like it said that cannabis is allowed to, we have to fly out in an entourage the size of Cannabis's Choice, like one day before the battle. So it was an unspecified amount. He could have made us buy 40 fucking plane tickets according to this contract. You know what I mean? It was so shitty. It was so bad. Like, and I
the 30 pages of rhymes.
We didn't even realize it was bad for a long time because everything was straight in the beginning. We got him the 11 G's. What I thought it was it was going to be like the $10,000 or $11,000 deposit, and then he gets a percentage of everything on top of that, which is totally cool. You know what I'm saying? Totally fair. Fine. That's worth it. We could do that. But what it really was a bunch of other shit with specific amounts being demanded by specific dates. So it's like, you know, we get the initial trailer out and people, all this buzz and anticipation of the scene is going on, but we don't say, like, we haven't released pre-sale tickets yet. Fucking whole ass M80 Cannabis's manager keeps calling, being like, yo, like, when are you going to release the pre-sales? Why aren't you? And I'm like, don't worry, dude. We know what we're doing. We know we're going to release the pre-sales. But he's really tripping because he's expecting a certain amount of money by a certain date. That's the reason why he was tripping. So then we basically had to have King of the Dot and hire crazy fucking lawyers and go to war with their whole team so we could amicably come up with a number that was fair for everybody, which really wasn't fair for us in the end. And then he still came off like with a huge amount of money, fucked us over super bad. But Christian at that time had basically done all the same shit he accused Absurd of, except for on a much larger level. And when he got caught up for it, wound up trying to pass the blame off to other people, like myself included. You know what I mean? But the truth always has a funny way of revealing itself and biting people in the ass. Even snakes get bit sometimes, right? In their ass normally. And that's what happened with Christian, and that's why you haven't seen him since then. But where does he fucking choose to reemerge? Where does the snake show up again after hiding in the fucking deepest, moistest grass he can find for the past 3 years? Right. He pops up when the fucking homie is fucking apparently shooting dope in the battle and causing hella controversy. Right. Like, that's when this fucking piece of shit comes back. Right, so Christian, just know the battle rap will always hate you. You'll never have a place within us anywhere.
That's fucked up. You had to pay him all that money, and he comes and he He's got 30 pages of rhymes. He can't even finish a round. Diz prepared probably one of the best battles he's ever done.
Oh my God,
thinking that he's going to get the fucking
dude.
Yeah, that he's gonna get.
I mean,
he's thinking that he's gonna get the beast Cannabis who thinks he even came close to battling with them, which is fucking clown shit.
Right.
And Diz just destroyed him. And I seen Diz's frustration. Like, are you fucking serious?
Yo.
Like after all this shit, you come with that bullshit?
Right.
You know?
Like, here's the worst part of the whole thing is now it's how as a move to save face, like time later after when Cannabis starts making his media appearances again and starts re-emerging, what does he say? Oh, we just played these fools. We didn't give a fuck about anything. We just did it for the money, and we were playing y'all, and fuck y'all, the joke's on you. Ha, 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 ha.
That's some clown shit right there, man.
So, like, really, at the end of the day, sure, you fooled us all. That's why you can see the look of disgust and disappointment in your fucking homie Supernatural's face while he witnessed his art form being slandered and shit on before his eyes.
Yeah.
Yo, Supernat's face during that whole shit was so saddening. Just
I was
that
standing
look,
right
yo.
there, and I saw Supernat walk away, Razkaz walk away,
Yeah,
Aguilar
that's
Vadan
bad.
walk away. Every single person that came there to support him.
I hope
and
it was
see
worth
him
it.
battle.
I hope whatever he
Yeah, but
walked
he was
away
just-
with money-wise was worth it.
He was a running joke for, still until this day because of that. So obviously, people from afar know what's up.
And at the end, to this moment, I don't blame Cannabis because I could tell he was like, he wasn't well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell when somebody's not well, and he's being exploited in the same way that Ron was exploited by that whole fuckboy situation with the heroin shit. You feel me? This fool trying to come up off of a person at a crossroads during a sensitive moment.
But Nick, I have to say, like, I don't feel like I was being exploited. In fact, I was shitting. Well, that's okay. But I'm saying I was shedding light on the fact that these leagues are such fucking bullshit.
Right, and thank you for that.
The best thing that ever happened to them was that Cadalack Ron allegedly shot some sort of liquid into his wrist during a mediocre battle that he didn't write. They didn't even write for. And it's like, if that's the type of league you're running, then you shouldn't be involved in this shit. The only league
and that's true.
Listen,
I respect that.
But hey, the only league that I fuck with, the only league that I prepare for, the only league that I fucking like, and that except this Massachusetts joint don't trip. Like y'all getting nervous and shit.
Yeah, we were actually.
See, what pisses me off is I've always.
Hey, listen.
I've always been.
Hold on. King of the Dot is my fucking. Lush One is my family. Okay. Lush One's my blood brother. So when Lush tells me something's gonna happen, like I'm like a dog keeping a cage, and then when you open it, you say, here's the Scooby snack. You go battle tantrum. And I go, all right, like words. Now I got beat, and Lush says, don't trip, man. This is a caddy line. He said, win or lose. This is what I was trying to say earlier is you come out the gate and you either establish yourself as a brand and you have charisma and you have a returnability factor. I'm still fucking here. I'm still battle rapping. Like 5 years later after a tryout I didn't even want to try out for. And it's like,
of course. Well, that's not questionable. You are one of the most interesting characters in this shit, and we motherfuckers been acknowledging that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like right now you're in a great position because America at large loves to see its heroes get built up, then tore down, and built up again. So you are in a place right now. If you fucking show motherfuckers, dog, if you get your shit together and we get the fucking hub-ass fucking Ron, that G-check food and looks like he gets fucking stuck fools up and is banging the fucking hood hard and all that shit, that's the Ron we want to see. And this is perfect time for that Ron to come back, my guy. And you have my support as a brother and as a fucking homie, as a collaborator, and as a fan.
I appreciate that.
To you.
Definitely.
I wasn't trying to say that you were like some fucking meek ass fool getting exploited, but regardless, what they were attempting to do is exploit your illness, what they perceive as your illness, right? That's the same shit that fucking they did to Cannabis and Cannabis's management and everybody around him did to him. And I swear Christian wanted to back that whole ass energy because he's always in the motherfucking mix.
My battle rap career is like, I'm like Robert De Niro, like playing fucking Jake LaMotta and Raging Bull. You know what I mean? Like, I make conscious decisions. Like, I decide, you know, last August.
I think you're more like fucking, you're more like Derek Vineyard.
Christian Bale and the Machinist. Like, I say,
oh, no. Method actor? Like, you okay, I see what you're saying.
No, that's damn fucking right. Dude, last August, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go on a bulking cycle and start doing steroids as performance art and see what the fuck happens. And look at how I looked over the summer. Look at me from the AV Hog style.
Yeah, we know, dog. We know.
And that was the other thing that you were saying about this battle. You look really thin. You look like you were out of it.
Yeah, you look like a different dude, man. From a fan perspective who watches your battles, you look totally different.
Dog, I got fools hitting me up every day like, what's wrong with your boy?
Yo, the funny thing is that right now I weigh the exact amount that I weighed before I started doing steroids. So of course it looks like people are like, damn, homie sucked up, homie this, homie that. Like, no, it's like I lost fucking 92. I just stopped juicing. I almost lost my fucking testicles. Like fucking don't do steroids. I'm not.
Don't do fucking steroids.
So are you saying everything you do is for your career, your battling career? Like you've said you're a character?
No, there is no career. There is no career.
Okay.
I am art. I am art. That's it.
Okay.
I'm an artist. Like I live my life as art. My skin is like paper. Fucking like the way the world perceives me is they don't. It's just like let's see. It's like looking at a painting. The emotional response that gets evoked from an individual that looks at me is art. And that's all it is.
I feel that. And I feel like I'm the same way.
I don't. Yeah, you are. Lush is the same way. I don't change. I don't fucking. My friends are always my friends. I'm the same person. I don't change up on people. I fucking.
Yeah, you can't change, man. You gotta stay the same no matter what you do.
Caddy is like one of the realest people I ever met.
You gotta keep it 100, man. Like I've always learned in this. My name's Derico. I don't know if y'all know me or whatever, but I rep with iBattle with Logic and Brash and shit. You know, we just started 2 years ago trying to come up and do our thing, and I've always learned that when, even in life, even before any music, the people that you're with and you're down with, man, you always keep the code of doing right by them and whatever you can do to help them, man, because at the end of the day, after the lights go off and the show is over, you know, it's back to real life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta you gotta keep the people around you that are real, that you know for a fact that shit, if I get stuck right now and now I'm going to do a bid, I got somebody that's going to hold me down because you know what? That's my people. Or like Cadalack Ron situation. Yeah, whatever you shot on the stage, whether it be heroin, steroids, whatever it was, you know, yeah, people are concerned. People do care. Even people that don't know you because they look at you as, like you just said, your skin is your art. You know, what people perceive of you is whatever they're going to perceive you. Some people are going to be like, this dude's a fucking scumbag. Some people are going to be like, yo, is this guy all right? Like, I like this dude. He's a cool dude. I'm sure when you politic with people, people don't, you know, they treat you respectfully. You seem like a pretty mild-mannered dude. You know what I mean? But like when people disrespect just the culture and shit like that, and they don't really know what's going on, it's those people that don't even give you a chance to explain that fuck everything up. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I mean, I could be just ranting, but that's how I feel, man, because I feel like there's a lot of people, 85% of the people you meet in life will smile in your face and motherfuck you right behind your back. And they'll tell you when you come back around, I didn't say that. I didn't do that. You know, so you definitely got to keep the ones that are real close to you. Like, I only met Logic 3 years ago, and, yo, that's my brother. You know what I mean? I'll fucking ride or die for him. If somebody's going to try to hurt him, I consider his kids my nieces. You know what I mean? You know, and I just keep it as...
man, relax.
Huh?
I got the crane kick, man. I don't need that.
No, I know you do, bro. But I'm just speaking like, yo, it's love, man. Like I love you like a brother, man. I'm no homo shit, and I carry myself as, you know what I'm saying? I'm willing to do what's necessary to keep that bond, to show my people that, yo, I got you no matter what. I might not have a fucking dollar in my pocket, or I could have $100,000. I'm not changing. I'm still gonna be the same motherfucker. And you gotta be like that. And I mean, I'm excited. I got this battle at 413. You know, I'm hoping I could put on for y'all homies, and y'all like what I got. You know what I mean? And we can politic after, smoke some weed, chill, and we can get to more talking, you know? Fucking,
hell yeah.
But, I don't know, man.
You know, the motherfuckers go to war to have war stories, and that's what this battle rap shit is, you know? So, it's a great equalizer.
Yeah, but to a lot of people,
hey, yo, I'm still on the line. I'm stepping away for a minute. My sister's picking up my niece. Hold up. Right. You guys continue.
From afar, you gotta stop and think. This is entertainment for people. This is the same thing. Like maybe me, you, whoever go to like World Star, TMZ, or we hear gossip as entertainment. So some people, to a lot of people, this is just like that to them. They look up to you as you know, as a celebrity in a way. You know what I mean? It's not just because a lot of you guys are more approachable and easier to contact than like a Kanye West. It's the same thing on a level as to most people. So when you hear all that hate and you hear all that bullshit, it's just because, you know, it's the way that you're perceived. I mean, it's not, you know what I mean? I mean,
well, that's the thing. People's perception defines what they believe. It's
right.
What you believe is equal to what you perceive, like Pep Love from Hieroglyphics said. You know, like, and that's real as fuck. And people like Caddy and myself and Daylight and I don't know if it's really like a California thing, but it's like one of the ways that I think we express ourselves is by kind of fucking with not people's heads, but the people's heads. Like, right. Because when you're battling or making a song or doing anything, it's kind of like a conversation between you and the world. And the way motherfuckers out here get down, it's like we realize that in itself, and the way that we dress and the way we present, the way that we move and everything about us is a piece of art and an expression. So it's like
I can say that's real, because even from back in the Scribble Jam days, when we would come out from Massachusetts, you guys come out Cali, everybody like at the end of the event was like, oh my God, these Cali cats are on some next shit. You guys were always ahead of the curve, always setting trends. Like battle rap wise and otherwise.
That's just the nature of being from out here. It's like there's so much culture. It's like every day we're like growing up in a city like Los Angeles, you know, and you walk outside and you see like a fucking like 3 cholos posted throwing up a set, and then you look to the other side and you see like fucking Paris Hilton slut walking a dog, and then there's a fucking tranny hooker around the corner, and there's like all these crazy elements, you know what I mean? Like all these crazy elements that is like inspire us, and the level of, if you look, you know, it goes back to KRS-One saying like the East created it and the West decorated it. You know, that's like true. And that's what we bring to the table beyond hip hop. You know what I mean?
You gotta think the East Coast is just aggravated as hell because there's mad people in a small spot. You know what I mean? So
that's true. Right. I think the East Coast aggravated is like, yo, it's the same shit. Like, there's fucking people dying and people getting smoked and all this janky shit out here, except for there's better looking women, better weed, and it's prettier and good. And they got gas.
It must be nice to have it legal out there, man. We have it decriminalized, but not legal in Connecticut.
Y'all don't have 2,000 people living in one building. You know what I mean? Like Cali's cool, man. I rock with Cali, man.
165th and Broadway. Like, from 973rd Ave. Like, whoa.
Like a broken ass elevator. What the?
Shit's real, man. Wherever you go, you never know somebody's struggle until you see it.
Well, that's what you know what I mean? DMX was clowning on Cali. It was the funniest shit ever. I remember DMX was all like, Cali fools don't know struggle. Everybody from Cali is born with a lowrider and a blunt.
I fuck with Cali.
But like the whole thing with Scribble Jam, when I initially met you, like, man, that was like 9 years ago. But I remember like us just like, I mean, you remember Deese and all the cats that I brought.
Man. That's because we thought you fools were on the next. We were like, y'all Boston dudes are cold as fuck. We love y'all math dudes. The show.
Right. No, and the feeling was mutual because we walked away. I drove a van down there with like 10 deep, and then the whole ride back we're like, holy shit. Yo, you heard what No Can Do said? Like the Cali cats were just like, oh my God. It wasn't just like whatever. It was, you guys were just saying some crazy shit. Like next level. Like the multi-syllable shit was just nuts. Like Beast walked away. I swear to God, he didn't even battle ever again after Scribble Jam because he thought
which is crazy shit. Because he'd be fucking body bagging.
I know. I keep telling him that all the time, but he don't listen to me.
Yo, Diz is fucking still top 5 in my book. I don't give a fuck whether I'm a battler, whether I make it rich or not. That motherfucker's a problem. And if you're on the line, yo, it's much respect, man. Yo, I love the way you. Even if you ain't got your shit prepared, you still got shit on deck, man. And I love that because I started freestyle rapping, you know what I mean, and battling, and then Logic's like, yo, you gotta do something different right now. And I'm like, all right. So I switched up to the writtens and shit. So, and now it's like I kind of like the written format a little better, but still the rawness of off the top. With the passion, man, it catches me every time. It gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, that's what Scribble Jam was all about. Like the ciphers at the budget holes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, it was crazy.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know how Scribble Jam was when y'all were there. I know how the format changed by the time I seen some of those battles, but when I was there, it was like a week-long festival. It was crazy. It was battles every night, everywhere. It was insane.
It was like 3 days. It was like one night was, graffiti, breakdancing, some performances, and then I think it was the second night was all the battles, like Saturday night or something. And it was just like a 3-day event. It was, I mean, they tried to bring it back, and I'm sad that they didn't, even though it probably would have been commercialized as hell. But man, those were the days.
I had a blast, man. Like. My boy from out here, my man Matty Rue, was one of the DJs in the Animal Crackers. That's how that whole situation came about. You know what I mean? So like, I used to go out there and rock with Unseen and all them other dudes that were killing it. Like that, cause I'm an old man.
Yeah, Unseen, rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest in peace. That's my dude, man.
That was a monster, yeah. And that's another man. You know what I'm saying? But when we were out there, it was the year that I met TD3 and them was O Fever, and that was crazy because that was the biggest budget Scribble Jam ever had. That was their largest cash prize. That was
what, 10 grand?
Yeah, 10
not to get too morbid, but I've been curious about that Unseen character. Did that guy actually was he sick of something or what happened to him? That's it. Dig anything up there. I was just curious if anybody knows because I noticed when he passed.
I hate to say it, man. I hate to say it, but from what I understand, it had something to do with the drug overdose. I apologize if I'm incorrect, and I don't like to put it out there about anyone. I feel like that's pretty much known fact amongst the, indie hip hop community already, and I think it's kind of interesting to bring that up, considering the whole Cadalack Ron situation and people's concerns and shit. It's definitely. We lost Idea. We lost a lot of fucking legends that were.
Yeah, I still can't believe Idea's gone, man. That blew my mind.
People get deep into that. People get deep into the game, man, and they lose themselves, and everybody's got to realize that, when your room's ready, dog. It don't matter, you know what I mean?
Man.
You gotta fucking, you gotta just fucking keep pushing on and doing what you gotta do, you know what I mean? Yeah, people are gonna do the drugs they want to do. They're gonna live the style of life they want to do, but at the end of the day, everybody perishes, man. Everybody dies, like you said, no disrespect to him, but I mean, if that's how he went, that's kind of sad, rest in peace, respect to his family and shit. But like,
Lush,
I don't know, man.
I'm sorry, I was just gonna try and switch course, but I don't want to get everybody too down that's listening. But
sad.
You don't even.
I kind of wanted to just ask Lush what he thought about all these other battle leagues popping up. Like, do you think that's a good thing? Do you think this is getting out of control?
Popping up? I think battle leagues popping up. Battle leagues popping up. Is that how you ask?
Yeah.
I think it's honestly at first it kind of threw me off, and I felt, it threw all of us off that were the ones building it originally, you know what I mean? But I feel like that was somewhat ego-driven to an extent, and now I realize there's the NCAA, there's the NCAA, there's high school basketball, and there's pickup games and hoops set up all over the fucking country and world because people love the game. And who the fuck am I to stop fools from wanting to get shit popping in their area or for themselves because they can't get on the King of the Dot stage? You know what's going to be more worrying? When the battle leagues stop popping up, because that means the whole culture's falling off. So
that's going to be the real death of battle rap.
I encourage everybody that throw a battle, do that shit, and I want to take this opportunity to give props to battle leagues that are doing it right, like the homies that are on the phone with me right now from 413 Battle League and iBattle. I've seen a lot of dope battles from y'all. Thesaurus versus Nestle is, you know, modern. I don't like to use the word classic, you know, but that's as close to
you know what an iBattle classic was Daylight and Latte. That's an absolute classic.
Yeah, that is one of the best battles of the past couple of years.
Hey, Lush, I gotta ask, yo, what do you think of City Towers?
City Towers goes. I'm a fan.
All right.
Yeah, me and him had a classic battle with the T-shirt. He pulled the T-shirt on me, but that shit was classic. And I mean, we've had some names from the iBattle. I think that shit's still a top 5 classic. Actually, not a classic.
There's a lot of fools out there. There's fools that are out there doing it right. And I'm the type of motherfucker that just wants to see the culture advance. And even out here in Cali, the battle leagues popping up all the time. And a lot of them sometimes are on some fuckboy shit, but most of them have their heart in the right place. Like, as long as you're not in this to try to make a quick buck, as long as you're trying to add to it.
That brings us to Total Slaughter. What do you think about that? I mean, I don't know if that's a legit. I don't know if that's supposed to be a legit. Yeah, I know.
You think it's a good look for the culture?
I mean, like, I think that, I think it's a great look for the culture because we've had so much more attention. It just makes the overall, whether or not I like the actual battles they're putting on, whether or not I like Slaughterhouse as a group or anything is irrelevant because the fact of the matter is they're making the audience bigger. They're making the audience bigger. And all those people that are watching those battles, if they don't like them, one of two things are going to happen. If they like them, they're going to look up all these battle rappers and everything that is attached to them and see, oh shit, there's a whole world and now it's even bigger. Or if they don't like them and they say, let me find their real battles and then look and they see King of the Dot, URL, iBattle, whoopty whoop. You know what I mean? So, and that's that. Yeah. So either way, it's a good thing. I think the people tripping about it are motherfuckers that are league owners and are scared that they're going to lose shine and they're going to have to fucking step up their resources and all that shit. I'm surprised it took so long for a motherfucker to do this shit. I saw this coming a mile away.
I want to know how to make this quick buck you were speaking about, man. That's why. How do I get that? There's no money in battle rap.
You say, I'm just keeping it real, you know? I want to know.
There's no money in this shit. Like, it's crazy. When I started...
That's a misconception. Because I'll tell you what, man. Like, people are going to do this at the end of the day. How King Dot and how the French Coast movement in general have established ourselves and made ourselves stand out is consistency. I mean, last year, there wasn't going to be a battle that's bigger than Lux and Hollow. I know that was January, but for all intents and purposes, that was last year. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't going to be shit to fucking top that. But who had the fucking illest events? Who had all the fucking, like, if you look at the top 20 battles, maybe fucking 8 of them or 15 of them were from King of the Dot or the West Coast alone damn near. You know what I mean?
Can we talk about Bola a little bit?
Oh, hell yeah. What you want to talk about? It's going to be crazy, bro. Like, 5.
Oh, Big K.
Big K, man. I'm like, Big K, dude. Like, I'm so happy to help be one of the motherfuckers that believed in him and pushed him to, you know what I'm saying, to really get to get his shit fucking where it belongs. He's one of the absolute best fools in the world.
Absolutely. Him and Danny are insane.
Yeah, Big K is dude. He's got such a bright future on so many levels. As long as he just stays consistent and keeps doing what he's doing,
he's only like 10. He's only like 10 battles deep, right?
And he's a young dude. He's very he's young. He makes ill music, which is more than I would say about damn near anyone that in battle rap that's not on the phone with me right now. But like, he's fucking ill though. And
yo, he looks like my fucking twin, dude.
Yeah, he does.
Swear to fucking God.
Yeah, dude, it's messed up too. Because Derico's father like lives in Virginia. It's fucked up.
Fuck you.
So fucked up.
No, I literally, I had to call my dad up listen, when I first seen a Big K battle, I called my dad up and I was like, yo, Pops. I was like, did you fuck some bitch in Virginia and got another son that you ain't tell me about? He's like, why? I was like, you gotta see this shit. I showed him the battle and he was like, holy.
How you know it wasn't Big K Pops? How you know it wasn't Big K Pops?
True.
Because Derico old as dirt, that's why.
Yo, it's Patty
Motherfucker, you're older than me. I'm only 30. Fuck you.
Yeah, but you look 40 though, man. Come on, I'm still.
I don't look 40. That's fucked up, yo. That's Ryan.
Cadalack Ron still on?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, he's chilling.
I just
Expect from you
started talking when people started talking about battle rap. I stopped talking because I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
You don't watch battle?
Like, I'm like, who?
Watch battle?
Do I watch it?
Yeah, Ron, who's your favorite battle rapper?
Daylight.
All right.
Yeah, he's up there with me too.
Who's your least favorite battle rapper?
My least favorite battle rapper. Fuck.
Lavos?
Like some of the Lavos. I egg Lavos on because I think he and Lavos did a good battle.
I hear that.
Like, you know.
I like Bruno a lot.
I think me and Lavos would be funny. I think me and Madness would be funny. I think, like, there's like a few battles, you know, like, I'll tell you this much, is that I'm gonna do my thing in Massachusetts.
Right?
And like,
yeah, buddy.
And not only is Caddy finna kill his battle, and I know everybody is, but me and Caddy about to rock a set out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, there's something
y'all
called,
motherfuckers let me, I might do a little DJ set for y'all.
You gonna DJ too much?
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
You know about
I've been nothing but hard ass gangster rap and trapped out,
right?
Art of That's war. Awesome. Right? I can't wait to hear that shit, man.
Is anybody listening?
Yeah, fool. Speak up.
Yeah, is anybody out there?
Oh yeah, we got people. If anybody in the chats wants to ask Ron or Lush a question, just post it and I'll ask it.
No, Ron was saying something. Go ahead.
No. What I'm saying is, like, it's the art of war, right? It's the war of art. And it's two completely different things. And the way that I approach everything I do is like, with the exception of like maybe like me versus Dirtbag Dan, like that was just kind of a fluke. I just needed the money. But like I do make money off of battle rap, and I do sell CDs, and now I'm also selling jewelry that I handcraft. And,
nice.
You know,
what do you do? Raps and shit?
Where can the audience check out your jewelry online?
Bro, I put razor blades in. I soak razor blades in resin, and fucking.
Oh shit!
They look so tight. There's something so cool looking about a straight razor blade.
Bring them out, May 31st. Calcify them.
Oh, I will. I'm filling orders as we speak. My girlfriend shot
nice. Where can they check you out online? Anybody? Do you have a website?
As of right now, well, I have a big cartel. You can buy shirts and CDs and shit, but the jewelry shit isn't up online yet. This is basically made to order, custom pieces. But like last week,
just go to Instagram, Cadalack Ron's Instagram. You can see.
Oh yeah, I'm
jewelry.
Well, what I was gonna say is that like when I know like Lush is gonna be somewhere, like when I beat Real Deal, when I bodied Real Deal 3-0. Fucking, you know, like, I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there, you know, like, I knew who's gonna be there, like, I know what, so right now, you think I'm gonna walk into a situation and fucking,
he's gonna come dope in Massachusetts.
Don't even trip, in Massachusetts is like fucking, I have mad respect for Massachusetts, but like, it's a, you know,
coming body bag shit.
Yo,
I like punk rock music.
Hey, this is like the war of 1812. I'm like, you know, I'm like England, like fuck that Revolutionary War, fuck that shit. I'm like, I'm gonna get on a boat.
So some people were saying you're just coming to just whatever, you're gonna just, you know, come light or whatever. That's not the case, right?
To come whatever, make X amount of dollars, but barely, like, you know what I mean? I'm saying, like, I appreciate the plane ticket, I appreciate the money. I'm coming out there because I want to battle in Massachusetts and I want to battle in a league I've never battled in. I want to perform, dog. I'm a fucking rapper. I don't give a fuck. I don't just, yo, battle rap is not the end all be all of anything.
Right.
I'm still, I told Cypher, I said, you want to battle me?
Don't tell that to Dizaster.
Hey, come battle me in my backyard of my house, bro.
Right.
When you see me at the corner store buying a fucking Mike's Harder lemonade.
You want to talk some sense?
Fucking say,
hey, Caddy, Diz said he would battle you, dog.
Uh-oh.
Wait, Diz?
Diz just told me we could set up you versus him, dog.
Bro, yeah, show me the money, bro. That's it. Show me the money.
Where's Diz?
I think that Caddy versus Diz should happen in Massachusetts.
He said he doesn't want him anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I already beat him, bro.
He said hard
I beat Diz so badly. It's embarrassing. I feel sorry for him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he already beat Diz. I forgot. But you know, hey, I gotta say, yo, I'm on 1%. My shit's gonna die. I got a cut. I love y'all. Thank you for having me on the show,
it's been an hour and 2 minutes, Lush. I really appreciate you coming through to my little show here and broadcasting to Connecticut. You can check.
Take it easy.
Yep. Yo, peace out. You can check.
I'm gonna retweet it. I'm gonna post it. I'll blast it through King of the Dot. All that shit. Much love to iBattle. Much love to my boy TD3. You don't even know, man. We did that.
All right, May 31st.
Yeah, May 31st. It's going nuts. Oh, real quick. Tony, what's the new venue address and everything?
Pulaski Hall in Chicopee, 13 Norman Street. It's right down the street. Just check the Twitter, Facebook, whatever. We just moved it to a bigger venue because we were selling so many tickets.
Shout out to Westside 5150 Crooks and Crazy Town, Winos, West LA, Clemson, and Lafayette. Come see us. You already know.
Hey,
all right, plus.
Hey, yo, Ron, are you still on the line with us, man? Nope. Gone.
All right.
Oh well, I had a fan who was asking a question about how he thinks it's going to go with Sakurai, but I guess we'll just have to wait until the 31st and see it
May
live.
31st, 413 Battle Week.
Yep. And
shout out to iBattle, Brash. You can see Brash battling Uno Lavos. Uno's not coming light, bro. I'm telling you, you better be prepared.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I hope dude. I mean. He's doing me a favor taking this battle, you know. I'm in
I think it's gonna be fun.
1,000 view town on every battle I've done, so he's helping me out, you know. So whatever happens. I'm not gonna be salty if he takes the dub, you know, because again he's helping me out. There's not a lot in it for him for doing this, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, but
I can't wait till next Saturday or next Friday.
I did not come light either.
He told me personally he's killing you, so.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
He said he's not playing with you at all. He's not coming in like unprepared. He's coming to kill you.
Good. Because
right?
My worst fear is that he just takes me light and doesn't give a shit, and then we got whack footage of him not giving a shit.
He says a week later he has his PG, so he's trying to kill you and the PG.
That's
and
amazing.
the PG. What's the PG?
What's the PG?
What are you talking about?
I don't know what a PG is.
All right.
Wow.
This is the art of hip hop. Peace, everybody.
What? We were still on the air? I thought we were off. Hello?
I'm still recording.
Oh, my bad.